Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Unity podcast. It is the
Humongy.
what's it fucking called then?
Union.
Fuck, I knew that. I don't know. I just fucking thought Anyway, it is the 6th of May today. Star Wars Day was 2 days ago. Happy days. Anyone a Star Wars fan here?
No.
Nah.
Ah, well, kill yourself. Oh, we're all happy today. It's May the 6th. And yeah, let's get right into it.
So, obviously, we all know Andrew Tate and Tristan got released.
He has,
which is
mate.
very good.
He has,
very good.
It's true.
Very good. So, the other day, I said like this was like last week, he posted a video of himself with like rashes everywhere, his face, his arms, and everything like swollen and stuff. He was just sat there like, and he couldn't breathe properly, I think, as well.
Silly bugger. Doesn't have to breathe now.
He was properly buggered.
He was quite buggered, wasn't he?
He's the one that says breathe air, but he couldn't breathe at that point.
But he Gordon can't anyway. Stupid bad.
Yeah. He looks. He's fine now. He's posting like loads of boxing stuff, but I don't have a clue what it was. Everyone was saying he was getting poisoned.
Well.
And what's your take on that? Do you think he's been poisoned? What's going on?
I think it's just. But he thought himself that he might have been poisoned, but I think it's just paranoia of the fact that he's on the 3rd stage now. So literally anything could happen to him. And he don't want it to happen to him. He's just, and he wouldn't have medical attention either, because he thought the doctors were going to kill him. Which is fair enough when half the world's trying to put you in the grave.
It's true. Yeah. They're trying to clickbait your ass.
But yeah, most of them were just clickbait stuff.
Yeah, they are trying to clickbait.
I think,
anyway,
but
so it's just
to be fair, I think by poisoned, I think they just meant food poisoning. To be honest.
Yeah, Snapchat reels are gonna get crazy now.
Yeah,
they're definitely gonna be fucking trying to get something out of it.
he put out, his like team put out a tweet on his Twitter.
Yeah.
And it said he's not allergic to anything. It's never happened before. He's only had water and coffee. Either insect bite or matrix attack.
Probably. Well,
He's refusing doctors and is focusing on tea and breathing. But he's fine now. He's like fully recovered and stuff. Well, this was like a week ago, so. But it probably is just like. It could have just been exposure to something outside.
Like shitty chicken or something. Well, I mean, obviously not.
Well, yeah, it could have just been from like the day before.
Yeah.
And then overnight.
That's what happens with a lot of things like that. It does.
Or it could have been like something in his coffee.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a coffee that he didn't know was allergic to.
Wow.
But anyway, I'm glad he's alright.
He's a bit of an interesting bloke, isn't he, Andrew? He's got some very hot takes.
That's what's best thing.
Yeah, I suppose you do need hot takes to progress in general. So it works out.
Well, it's not really that he's got hot takes; just everyone's getting a pussy now.
See, that's what I call a hot take.
Well, yeah, but if everyone's getting more annoyed about everything, then anything he says is just going to be put against him.
Yeah, I get what you mean, definitely.
Like, because most of the stuff is, they said it like 200 years ago, it'd be alright. But it's just because people are saying, oh, it's bad now, but it wasn't bad back then, was it? So.
Yeah, true.
And most of the people that are saying it's bad, it doesn't affect them whatsoever, so shut up.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying how people are offended for other people, but
Exactly.
like, if somebody's not offended, don't be offended for them.
I get it if they're sticking up for people that feel offended, but if they're
Exactly.
they're
If they're
feeling
just chilling on
offended
their
just
own,
because it's offensive to other people,
yeah,
then
if they're just chilling on their own and you've just done that,
exactly.
it's a bit pointless.
Um,
Yeah,
right,
indeed, indeed, indeed.
I've got the next one. Right, there was a kid in the good old United Kingdom that
Mm,
he's having to have like mental health like talks with this counsellor thing,
right.
and like his parents and his brother and stuff have to come in and like sit with him and during him
Right.
and stuff like that. Cause he keeps saying quotes in class from Andrew Tate and doing like his hand sign thing. And there was a video of him, and he was talking to this counsellor thing, just sat there with the buddy, doing the hand sign. What a sigma!
So what? It was just hand sign.
But
Talk to
yeah,
me through that again.
he
It was just
was
hand,
he was saying the
that was,
quotes and then
yeah.
doing the hand sign and stuff, and he has to have like mental health talks
Why?
Oh.
because they think he's a threat, don't they?
I
Why
think
am I
that's a bit
searching
odd.
how to?
I think people are really skeptical now that they've had such clippery titles. Now that he's gone to prison publicly, I think people are just naturally going to be skeptical, but not to that level. Like that should never happen. Like
Oh,
that level is just ridiculous,
I've got the video. Put it in.
and it's actually quite horrible. So it's just not what's up. It's just not what's up.
Oh well.
It says the boy doesn't have any mental problems or physical problems whatsoever. They're just making him do it because he's done the.
Wow. That's like a limit where you just can't cross. That's ridiculous.
Exactly.
Yeah, that definitely gets
He's
to a
only like
point.
10 as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell.
The thing is, young people are so impressionable that you can't just get them to therapy just because of that.
Yeah.
That young people, they look up to everybody and everything, even unconsciously. Even you just can't do that. That's messed up.
He was only doing hand signs and
Mm.
saying quotes. Like, there's nothing wrong
Yeah,
with
and
that.
this counsellor's like, we could teach you ways to stop having worries and stuff, but what's he worrying about?
Right. That
And
sounds
then-
a bit dodgy, to be honest.
And then, he says, "Yeah, that's fine," and then
Yeah.
goes, "I can just do it myself, though." He's just belittled her.
No, that is quite ridiculous, actually. Not a big fan of that.
The Matrix attacked my little brother for. But it makes sense if he actually was a bad influence, but he's not. He's a traditionalist.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true. But it's just awkward.
Teaching
think
men
it's really
to be
just
men.
awkward.
He is doing good for the community, to be honest.
Exactly. Teaching men.
I think overall he's doing really well. He's doing really well against everything else.
Yeah.
There are some
Oh,
things
yeah.
that again are controversial, but overall I think he's doing a great job at bringing back masculinity. In
Well,
general.
think about it. Who's the fucking multimillionaire? Who's the fucking £8 an hour teacher?
Yeah.
Like,
Typical Johnny.
it's obviously fucking working in it. Like,
Mm.
oh, right, yeah, this is what I wanted. So finally, he did like a little interview thing on his Rumble.
So he did an interview.
Well, it wasn't an
Yeah.
interview. I think he was just talking to. I don't know actually, because I didn't watch it. I forgot to watch it. I think he's talking to someone else.
Mm. Yeah. It's mental.
Oh yeah,
It's just
yeah.
mental.
He's gone on Rumble, and he's like talking about the whole Vice stuff. And do you know who Vice is?
No.
Right, so basically,
Honest.
it's like a interview company, like media place, and they sent this guy, called Matt Shee or something.
Yeah.
To like
Mhm.
to like do like a day with him and stuff, like interview him and stuff.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they made
a
like
day
a
in the life.
they made like a big documentary thing about it, like making him seem like an absolute cock.
Yeah,
And then that's ultimately led to like the arrests and stuff.
Yeah.
right. That's
And
mental.
then he's come out of prison and he's gone on Rumble, and then
Yeah.
I think Matt's rung him up and's trying to get
Right.
another interview with him.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And right, he says to him that they can have another interview if he brings him a box of chocolates to his house. So he gets on the plane with a fucking box of chocolates, knocks on the door, and he's still outside there with a box of chocolates, and security guard comes out, he's like, "What do you want?" And he was like, "Oh, I've come for an interview," and he just fucking leaves him outside.
Least.
Just made him come all the way to Romania for nothing.
For that. I feel a bit bad, to be honest. That kind of sucks for him.
But yeah, but he's like told lies about him, hasn't he? So fuck him.
Yeah, you don't want to. You don't want that, do you? You just don't want that ever.
Well, I mean, think about it. Why would you actually go through with that if you just made a fucking documentary about someone making them look like an absolute ass?
Yeah, that's so true.
They're not
Yeah,
going to
that's
be
so
mates for you for bringing them a fucking box of chocolate.
true. Yeah, you're
Well,
right.
dude.
You're right.
Oh yeah, this was a couple of weeks ago as well. Apparently BuzzFeed, like, I think it's BuzzFeed News or something, they're going bankrupt. And then Andrew and Tristan both put on the Twitters like requests to buy it and stuff, or like asking like the followers if they should buy it and stuff. But that'd be sick.
Yeah, it would. Well, I think BuzzFeed has always been just anti everything. I don't think BuzzFeed has ever been like a good
just changed
source
the
of news. Like I don't
completely.
think BuzzFeed has just never been good in general. Like
No,
it's
shit.
just always been a bit sus.
It's just clickbait stuff, and when you actually click on it, it's nothing actually important.
Yeah, it's not actually useful or anything.
No. But
I agree with that.
if they buy it, that'd just be fucking carnage. Be sick. Right, go on then, Aaron. Finish my section.
So, where do you think you'll be in 5 years?
Dead.
Yeah, honestly, on the ground, mate.
I'm
Done.
just a bit gay, but
You're a bit gay.
you're a bit gay.
What do you mean by that though?
It's like,
Mm.
how successful would you be, or like, what job would you have, or just in general?
So basically, we're having an interview in a podcast. This is great. Well done for choosing this, Aaron. I'm proud of you.
You can't predict the future. But you can predict
course you
it, but
can't,
you
no.
can't. It's not set in stone.
You can't actively, truly, 100% have everything in set in stone.
But
So-
like roughly,
You could, yeah, I know, but I'm just like this is what I'm getting to. Aaron.
right,
You
alright.
can you can have predictions about it and hopes for what you want it to be.
It's true.
Well, I'm not. Right, hopes is the wrong word. Wants for what you.
Wants and hopes and needs.
No, hopes is the wrong word. 'Cause hopes means there's a little
You're wrong
chance that you
word.
won't do it.
Yeah, I get you mean that, absolutely.
I mean, nothing is
I think-
absolute, but if we're talking what I want to do, I want to be successful. I want this channel to blow up. I want my fucking game channel to blow up.
You want everything to blow up.
Yeah, basically. It's hard now because of the age we're at to actually do
Yeah, of
a lot
course,
of business type stuff. But for now, what we've got, I want all of it to do well.
You want to increase, you want to make it better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what I
Well-
want to do in 5 years is just explore the world for a solid year. The thing is, we live in the great UK, right? And everything's really like expensive here.
And fuck all
So-
to do, really.
Yeah, and if you can get out of the UK and just explore for cheap, because it is cheap over there, or like over anywhere. Yeah, basically, the UK is one of the most expensive places in the world, especially London. I mean, we don't live there, but it's really expensive there. We live in a pretty expensive area, and I think getting away from that and being able to explore different cultures would be really amazing, especially doing it with friends. You know,
Yeah.
I think that would be a dream. But then you have to go snap
once I'm
back
of
to
the right
reality.
age, I'm gonna start doing more business stuff like real estate, trading, all that stuff.
That would be good. Yeah.
That'll be getting in proper money, and you can do it passively.
I think passive income is really awkward because you can't do many things passively, but you can do certain things. It's kind of like an awkward way to put things, if you know what I
It's
mean.
just real estate. Buy it early and wait for it. And,
Yeah, hope for the best, basically, isn't it? Really,
yeah, such it.
yeah, which isn't a bad thing at all. I think it's really useful.
There's other passive income streams. It's just real estate is
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
definitive one.
It's the most consistent one because everybody's gonna need a house.
Yeah, everyone will need a house, and house prices are always going up.
It's true, yeah. I don't wanna hear another story about my grandma saying that she bought a fucking house for like 3 blueberries and 50p.
Exactly.
It's really annoying.
No,
but basically, yeah, my grandma, she had a house, right? I think she got it for like 25 grand, which still back then was still a lot of money because inflation and all that, right?
Yeah.
But now it's like a million and something, and she sold it in like 1980. Like, just wait 40 more years and then you'll be a millionaire. Scam.
That's the thing, because it fluctuates in how much it does go up. Because you think this is the right time. It's not going to get better than this. Sell it now,
and then it does.
It'll
of course.
like double in the next 10 years.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, because obviously she was getting older, she didn't have anyone to live with her. That she didn't want this massive fuck off house for no reason. Right? She wanted something smaller. So she just downsized for no reason, which is just kind of annoying. Like,
well, to be fair, even if she wanted to move house, she could have just moved house, kept the other house, rented it.
Or ask for a bit of financial help or something, because that would have worked out really great.
Yeah,
think about it.
Get a rented like apartment. Well, not an apartment, like a bungalow or something. Because if it's your grandma, and then rent out the bigger house.
Absolutely,
and you've still got money coming in.
So you because it's such a massive house, you can because it's such like a massive house, right? You can argue that it's like really expensive, so that pays off your mortgage or your rent, sorry, because you're renting, and it can pay for a couple of bills. So you're doing all right for yourself, and that's why real estate's great, isn't it? Really.
How big was it? Like,
it was. See, it's difficult to explain because obviously prices of houses are like different in different areas of the world. So if you go to fucking Luton, everything's like 200,000 for like
it'll depend on what
things. But if you go to London, then it's like $500,000 for like a one fucking bedroom apartment. But it was like I think it was like 4 bedrooms. It was like massive kitchen. I've never been in personally because it was like ages ago. But as far as I know,
1980s.
but it's like big, massive, like sold for like 1.4, I think, most recently, and that was like 10 years ago. So it's gone up anyway.
Probably about 1.8 by now then.
Yeah, it's mental. But yeah, it's yeah.
When you think about it, really, real estate isn't hard whatsoever. It's just keeping track of it. And being able to...
It's probably the easiest if you have the money, but the problem is having the money.
It's keeping enough money to keep the house going, and having your own house to live in while that one's getting money.
Yeah, it's
and
having
then keeping
2 different
track
houses.
Of it all. Yeah,
absolutely, I completely agree with that.
If you're able to know how that works properly, then it's piss easy when you.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Let's cover all the jobs, different types of jobs, and what the income is. That's probably why house rates are going up.
No, it depends area, because if it's in an urban area where there's loads of job opportunities, it's going to be a lot
Yeah,
higher.
that's also true, mate.
It's in
Yeah, that's also
it's in
true.
like countryside, lower
Yeah.
because no one's going to buy it because they can't get to work and stuff.
Yeah, true.
And inflation makes it worse.
Yeah. True.
Can't believe it. Predator's a 65p in Tesco.
Fred's at 65p now. That is mental.
It used to be 35 like 2 years ago, didn't it?
Mate, they used to be 5.
Well, yeah,
Rest in
even
peace,
that,
to
but,
5
like,
Freddo.
They've gone up 30p
Yeah.
in like 3 years.
Yeah, that's a bit mental.
Mad.
Yeah.
What was it, Johnny? It was like 60p or 65, wasn't it?
65.
Yeah, it was for a tiny chocolate for 65p.
Yeah.
To be fair, it was always good. I remember going to, what was it, Morrison's. Yeah, Morrison's had them cheap. And I used to get them. Yeah. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm telling you.
Going back to the 5-year plan thing,
Mm,
I want to do the real estate stuff when I can.
absolutely.
And then
Yeah.
once I've got enough money to be financially able, I'm going to move over to Dubai.
Nice place.
Yeah,
Very hot. My sister has a friend who went to Dubai for the first like 15 years of their life, and apparently she had to wear studs sometimes to school because the pavement would have just melted their shoes.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Ew.
Yeah, summer will be mental, but no income tax. It's just a lovely place to live.
Huh?
There's no income tax.
No, it's just styles.
It'd just be easy for doing real estate there, probably.
Yeah, exactly. I think the houses are actually cheaper there than it is here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing of moving over there to start with. That's the hard bit.
Yeah.
And there's a lot more opportunities over there. Hot weather.
There are
and
quite a lot.
stuff.
I think it's because there's so many rich people.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
it just kind of like
all the rich people,
if you
all
surround
the
yourself
oil
by
and the
people
gas.
are rich, then you will become
The
rich. It's
the
kind of like
weather's
the
going to
idea
help as
isn't it?
well because you can do anything at any time of year.
Yeah. I bet in Christmas it's probably like
40
is
degrees.
it? Like, yeah.
That'd actually be quite cool. though.
Britain could never stand that kind of heat. I'm telling you.
Oh.
That'd be quite cool to have it like boiling in Christmas.
Well.
Because I don't think I'd actually miss the winter weather.
No,
Yeah,
I think
you're not wrong.
I think that the fact that we have it so commonly is why we would never miss it.
And because our weather fluctuates. When it's summer, it's either
Absolutely.
it's fucking
Yeah.
boiling, then winter it's fucking freezing, and you just don't like it.
Yeah,
either of them.
I think
at least there
our
it's like
place
going to be
is just
consistent.
not consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah, our place just isn't consistent. It's because we're in like we're not even in the middle of the equator, and that's why it's not hot. But
Yeah.
like, it's just a bit mental. I think it's not. Just doesn't work out.
Anything else to add?
No, I've got nothing else, mate.
Aaron?
Nope.
Right, I'll move on then.
Cool.
So
Sounds banging. Mate.
we all know about AI. It's getting better
We
and
do.
better.
We do.
Yep.
We are.
It's probably going to replace everyone in about 20 years.
Yeah, definitely.
But there's been AI voice clones that are like really realistic. So people are like getting singers' voices and stuff and making songs with it and then labeling it as them and getting all the money from it.
Yeah, that is. Oh, like that. The Drake and what's it called? The Drake and the Weekend song.
I ain't heard it. I ain't heard them. I just know about the
Trust me, mate. It's a banger. You got to listen to it.
have a look.
It's like really good. I wish they made it into a fully fledged song. Thing is, you can't get it on Spotify because obviously it's not their music, and it's kind of like it's like almost like
Fraud,
copyright if you think about it, because it's them, like it's their type of thing. So, but trust me, it is mentally good. Like it sounds like a fully fledged, beautiful song. It really is good.
That is actually good, to be fair.
Have you listened? Are you listening to it?
Yeah, I just listened to it.
It's really great. I really like it.
The voices
Like
sound
it keeps
exact.
on getting better and
it
better.
doesn't
and better.
sound like
it.
If I got shown this blind without knowing it was AI, I'd think it was a real song.
I'd absolutely know. Yeah. I'd absolutely think it. Yeah.
It's mental.
because it just sounds so good.
But it's mental as well that AI's got so good in like the past 3 years.
Mm.
Because before COVID, I don't remember AI being big at all.
Yeah.
I knew
But
about
isn't,
AI, it's just it was never used. But now it's just being used so much.
Yeah, especially with the rise of ChatGPT, I think
Yeah,
it's just kind of
I
gone over
love that
there.
though. I love ChatGPT.
Yeah,
It's really useful. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've used it a lot.
It's
Yeah,
so
It just gives
helpful
you
for just getting
it
quick
can
stuff,
commentate
and
on
you
any
don't
part
have
of
to.
your life and do well with it.
Yeah, you
I love it.
You don't have to spend all that time thinking about what you need to do, and like
Any
what
ideas,
idea
you
you
just
need.
got
You just
immediate.
whack
It's
whack
great.
something into it, and it'll get it out for you. It's so good.
Literally, yeah.
And there's also like other AIs, like image AIs and stuff like that. Saves so much time.
Yeah, it really it does. It helps with thumbnails as well. If you think
Yeah,
about
exactly.
it, it just helps with everything.
Mm.
Although
Isn't
some of them are
there-
a bit buggered, but still learning.
Yeah. I think that's just kind of like how it's gonna be, though.
Yeah, it'll never be perfect, but
Well, maybe it will be. You never know, right?
it probably will. To be fair, but
Yeah, it could be. You never know.
it gets rid of human error, doesn't it? So
Mm.
Have you seen videos
Which
of
is a good thing.
like robots that deliver food?
oh yeah,
That's quite useful, to be honest.
it also gets rid of jobs though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of it's difficult because it makes lives easier, but it also makes lives harder. You're reducing
Yeah.
the amount of actual human work needed in life.
And plus, it probably take a longer amount of time because it's not really going fast if you look at the videos of it.
Mm. Yeah,
And also,
Yeah,
it's
but
not very reliable.
it gets rid of human error, and it will never have to take
Yeah.
breaks.
and it's
It's
really
just-
fast too.
Yeah,
You could,
It's
I mean, you
not-
could probably ask it to code faster than a normal person.
Oh yeah.
If it,
yeah. I've seen videos of people asking for like 1,000 pages of code, and it just gives it in about 2 seconds.
that's mental. Yeah,
When it would have
like
took a person like a
it
good 3 days to figure
reduces
it out.
everything. Like it's free as well.
Yeah.
It is getting scary.
I think
It
now
is,
though
isn't it?
is the time when people need to start finding other ways to like sort their lives out. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, instead of using ChatGPT.
well, no, but I mean, like,
We didn't-
if people are relying on the jobs that AI are going to be taking in a few years, they need to find other ways to
Well, they will be, yeah,
cement
they gotta find
themselves
something
into
else.
something that.
because it's going to get to a point, isn't it?
Because
If we
at the
didn't
minute
have
you can
AI
stay in it to
Yeah.
supply the thing that you're moving
Yeah,
into, but you
Absolutely.
can't stay in it forever because it's just going to be taken away from you.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, it's going to have to at some point. It's just going to be difficult, isn't it? That's all you
Totally.
can really say about it. It is going to be difficult.
Like if we didn't have AI right now, we wouldn't be where we are right now.
Oh,
AI
true.
is doing most of our work.
But yeah, you think about it, like most people that post stuff on YouTube are using AI all the time
Yeah.
Mm.
and getting stuff out twice as fast as it would have done just on its own.
I can just see in the future that we're not going to be working. We're just going to be lazy, and all the AI.
What, do a Wall-E and just like go to space and do
Yeah.
fuck all?
Yeah.
That is a
Yeah.
possibility, though.
Yeah.
It probably will be actually, won't it?
Mm.
Probably will be. Yeah, you're right.
And then there's just no one working.
If you think about Wally when it first came out,
Yeah, that was like
you want
completely out of it.
you'd think it was just a like
A nice
sci-fi
story.
thing. Yeah.
But
now-
it's getting to the point where our habitats, they're getting pretty fucked up.
Yeah,
let's
now
be
you can
real.
see it's going to be a reality.
It could
Yeah.
definitely be an option for life, which is quite weird to think about.
Well, just watch Simpsons. They know everything.
That is true. The Simpsons predicted Donald Trump being elected. What else
yeah,
are they
that.
gonna-
May have
I think it's just
mad-
because like the mass of the episodes. Like there are so many episodes. There's like what?
But yeah,
30
because there
seasons?
spans so many
There's-
possibilities that one thing
Yeah,
has to be.
they've kind
true.
of like had to be able to at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think also because like with Family Guy, right? If you watch Family Guy, obviously that has like what, almost 20 seasons now or something like that.
Yes,
Yeah, 20 seasons. Like most of it's outlandish stuff that you'll know's not going to happen, but Simpsons a bit more grounded, so it's
Yeah.
like got more of a possibility of being able to predict stuff.
Yeah.
Mm.
While Simpsons
Yeah.
being the one that looks like it's a complete like fiction.
Goofball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's probably the most like realistic cartoon.
absolutely. Yeah, I agree with that. Well, out of the big couple of them
Yeah.
that you could think of.
Yeah, but this is a time when everyone needs to figure out a way to
What they need to do.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I think we've dug really deep into that, so we need to go to TikTok's being traced to journalists with a cat video.
Right, I'm not gonna lie to you, I haven't researched this, so I don't have a clue. But I just read that apparently TikTok have like seen this cat video and been able to find like the address of journalists.
Now that's scary, because obviously you guys saw the Congress video where it was like the CEO of TikTok trying to explain to fucking like old people how it works, and I'm not saying it's proving the point because it's probably not, but it's difficult to believe either side when one side is a fucking bunch of bimbling idiots, and the other side can track down a fucking coordinates of a house because of a cat video,
It's just China.
and it's difficult to have that to have one side. You've got to be in the middle ground. And obviously TikTok's like a really massive thing, and it can be really useful, but it could also be like really really scary for people. So it's difficult.
It's just Chinese, isn't it? They steal the nations.
Sell it on.
Yeah, and sell it.
Wow.
I'm not
I
being
just
racist.
read about it. So
It seemed wild to
apparently,
me.
so had 2 days before Christmas, TikTok called London-based journalist Christina Criddle, I think Cradle. I don't know how to say that. To tell her two of its employees in China
See,
and
China.
2 in the USA had viewed her data from her personal account without her knowledge or consent.
Because they don't care about privacy, just care about money.
Yeah.
Being able
Yeah,
to
they
use
don't, do
the
they, really?
information to their advantage.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
That's quite bizarre.
It's just videos of a cat. Like,
Yeah.
you wouldn't think that I'd be able to get like literally everything about you.
Yeah, I think you get to the point as well. Like you can play Blink in Roblox and get DDoSed and then get fucked
Exactly.
over for that.
Surely TikTok will get done for that.
Well, they're in a big lawsuit with them, aren't
You'd
they?
think that, but they've
Yeah.
already passed. They've already passed their kind of like Congress exam and then an interview, if you will. Like they're trying to fuck him over, but he had responses for everything. And to be fair, most of the questions were really fucking stupid and annoying.
I mean, she
Right.
does look fit, so I won't ask.
But it's you city buggers, you.
But it's just mad that nothing's private anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Mate.
Literally everything you do has to be recorded at all times.
I think a lot of the times as well, what you have to do now is it's all put under a lot of microscope, which can be classed as really blinking annoying if you think about it.
Yeah, when you set up accounts and stuff, like most apps just hide away like the agreement terms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, everyone knows
Yeah.
no one reads it, but
Yeah, it
even
literally
so,
nobody reads them.
if
I
you
think that's what people they kind of bank on that fact, don't they?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because they don't read
like,
them, they just
yeah.
put them in like a corner somewhere so people aren't
Absolutely.
looking for them.
Yeah, they just kind of bank on the fact that they won't read it. Hopefully, we can put some garbage
They
in
could
there.
they could literally just put like the script
Give
for
us
a
you a newborn
Simpson
child.
episode, and
Yeah,
you'd agree to it.
yeah, it's true.
Like they just smash the keyboard up and then post that, and you wouldn't read it.
Yeah.
It's just very scary at the moment, isn't it?
It is. It is.
Just got to find ways to get around it.
Mm.
It's going to be hard, but
Yeah.
that's why you need the mentality and the discipline to do what you need to do.
A lot of people don't have the discipline, though.
That's the point.
It's very uncommon to find discipline these days.
Mm.
Yeah, because
I think even people that think they do have discipline, it's still rough.
everyone's getting bored.
It's not like a one-sided thing where you can just say, I'm gonna wake up. You got different factors. But
Everyone's
most
getting
importantly,
weaker
I
and
think everyone. Yeah, I completely agree.
just
with
trying
that.
to settle
That's
themselves
most
in
important.
somewhere when they need to
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
change
Mm.
and adapt.
Yeah.
Hide in the corner and hope it goes away. Right, let's move on.
Mm.
Another conspiracy. COVID. Joking.
Yeah. Well, thing is COVID still important? Is the question? Is it still like massive in the great scheme of things? Is it?
No.
Is
not
it just
at all.
kind of?
Well-
I think it still is. I think it's still prevalent
Yeah,
to this day.
I think we should take notice of it.
I do, because obviously less and less people are getting COVID, more people are getting vaccines. It's
Yeah.
overall really great, right? But
Mm.
as we're saying that, it doesn't. You can't ignore the fact that
Yeah.
there's still people in the world with COVID, and businesses are never going to be the same because of COVID.
Well, if
can't
you think
forget that
about it, I
fact
think
either.
businesses have done better from COVID.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've kind of explored online
Exactly.
or e-commerce, and they
Yeah.
explored that with such like great detail because they had to. They got to a point where there's a shop that I went to for gifts, and it's kind of like a birthday gift thing.
Yeah.
And I asked why they were closing down, because they were closing down, and the woman that ran it, she said that there's no point of me running anymore because I have to pay rent, I have to do all these things, and I can just do everything. I did a trial run on online,
Yeah.
and I got the same, if not more, sales,
Yeah.
and I can run it
Without
from my
having
garage,
to pay
which
anything.
is a bit weird. Yeah, without having to pay rent, overheads. It's just a lot
Yeah.
better.
Mm.
I
And
think it's a good thing
COVID's
that COVID happened. Obviously, for the people that passed away and
died.
have been affected badly by it, that's not good. But
Yeah, obviously that's
talking-
not great, but
we're talking business. It's
Mm.
been a
yeah, some shut down,
miracle.
but it's really important to kind of explore business options in general. And I think
Exactly.
COVID
'cause
allowed them to do
it's
that.
made people have to adapt, which is what we were talking
Absolutely.
about. Because everyone's just trying to settle in, and not what you should be doing.
Mm.
Yeah,
You can settle
improvise,
in once
adapt,
you're
overcome.
you can settle in once you're at the end.
Yeah.
That's your time to settle.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Because I don't think if we didn't have COVID, then no one would be prepared for what's coming.
Mm.
Yeah. Anyway, we're on the final topic of today, and it's a very prevalent one because as of today, the 6th of May, that rhymed. We have a proper certified king. The coronation happened today. Obviously, we're British. We love the monarchy, kind of. Yeah,
Nah, he's got
yeah,
fat
they're
fingers.
kind of,
I couldn't really
He's got
give a
fat
shit for that,
fingers.
to be honest.
they
Yeah.
are incest. So it's
You're not
we
wrong
have a
with that.
love-hate relationship. We love Queen Lizzie.
Yeah.
King Charles.
Right,
He's
the fir-
alright.
I literally just typed up on Google what do, and the first thing was what did the royal family do. That's how like.
Well, obviously they're big news now. They're all around the world, and
So
I googled
focus
this. There are
focus for
two-
national identity.
Mm.
So it doesn't. They don't do anything basically.
Yeah.
They're just a
Yeah,
rich
I think
family.
they bring in tourism, and they do a couple of laws. Is my overall
So
understanding
yeah, they have
of
to
what.
sign off the big
they
laws
do.
and that literally
Yeah.
everyone else could have done.
Mm.
We don't need the big
I feel like a lot of
fucking.
people do that anyway, but I
Just
digress.
get the prime minister to do it.
Even though, yeah, he had to He had to write down. He had to speak about God for his assembly. I'm pretty sure he's a massive atheist, but whatever.
No.
But I looked this up because I was a bit confused on because obviously we had the Commonwealth, which descended from what slavery and the British Empire.
Yeah.
But now it's still big. It's still absolutely massive, and there's 2.65 billion people in the Commonwealth. And to put that into perspective, a million seconds is like I think it's like 3 weeks, but a billion seconds is over 30 years. So it's like a massive, massive step.
Jesus.
Yeah. So it's an absolutely like ridiculous amount of people that are watching this ceremony. It's not just our country. Obviously, like America, places like that, they're going to know about it. They might even tune in. But in the coronation, I
They'll
know a
probably
lot of
have to
people are
though with
more.
trade links and stuff.
Yeah, I think a lot more people outside of the UK in the Commonwealth, they're a lot more patriotic and jingoistic of the UK than
But
we are.
yeah, the Commonwealth rely more on us than we
Mm,
do of ourselves.
yeah, which is our fault.
Yeah.
Let's not forget. Fucking, we are dicks. But yeah. Thank you very much all for watching. I hope you did find it interesting of a young teenager's perspective, or many of us. I think we all have very interesting and weird kind of point of view of life, and I think hopefully you'll find that slightly interesting. Anyway, this is us signing off the Union podcast for a bit.
I've just seen a girl dancing and there's a gun pointing to it. Alright.